And then
I like it a lot. Makes me feel good inside. I don't know if y'all can tell.
does he?
But a man's in the house today. Woo!
I know, it feels like a super fucking guest appearance that you're here.
This is the Hype Podcast. I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ Oh So Fresh.
And we're kicking it with you every single week, unless we're not. But this week we are. Yeah.
And you're actually here. You're hella loud, but you're here. That's great.
I am hella loud. You want to know why? Because the door's open, the window's open. It's breezy. Not Chris Breezy, because that motherfucker beats people.
I mean, that's how a bitch gets her ass whipped. Fucking on Chris Breezy.
We got a great show for you today, as we do every single week. We are going to talk about naked people on bikes. We're going to talk about Toy Story 4. And we're going to talk about hot, sweaty-ass weather.
Hot, sweaty-ass weather where?
Here, there, and everywhere.
And that's all we have to offer them?
Well, I was going to...
You know what? I'm going to provide you with some solid wit and, maybe a couple life lessons.
And
whatever the fuck you need.
You know what? If y'all out there behave, if you promise to behave and listen to the Hype Podcast, we might even give you a little bit of Diesel Fresh.
This motherfucker said behave. What's behaving? I mean, this is a letter to my children. Please behave.
Oh, behave.
Yeah, behave. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I mean, I will give you your props because you were back in the building once in a blue moon.
The Van Man is back in the building, bitch.
Yeah, I get tired of Skyping, my friend, but it's good to see you back in the building. You've been all around the country as of late.
Dude, I have been. I've been here, there, and everywhere. And we're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. Want to know why? Because out of all these adventures, I saw no tornadoes. None. Not a single one.
I swear it'd be a two-shirt song. In Kansas, I did this girl named Dorothy. We fucked a Toto. I'm just saying, it sounds like a Too Short song.
It could be like Too Short. If you're listening to this, I would really strongly advise you to make a song about Kansas, tornadoes, and Dorothy.
Well, he has a rhyme that says, Nancy Reagan came to my house and gave me a blowjob. That's
not a rhyme.
Oh, she licked my dick up and down like it was corn on the cob. And you want the rhyme to go with it?
Well, you can't just be like, yeah. In one of Too Short songs, he said, it's popping.
Okay. Point taken. That's for me.
You sounded like Morgan Freeman in that moment. Like, a man Too Short here did a song, and he said, it's popping. It was not popping.
Hey, don't hate on Too Short getting head from Nancy Reagan. So
did he actually get head from Nancy Reagan? That's what we want to know.
No, I mean just so you know a little bit of hip hop history here. Pick up the album Life Is Too Short. It's a 9-minute fucking song called Cuss Words, and he talks about everything. I mean, really, you think to yourself, like, can I really listen to 9 minutes of a motherfucker rapping? And you go, fuck yeah. It's one of the few. I mean, he has like 2 9-minute songs in a row. He has Don't Fight the Feeling, which everybody knows.
Yeah.
Well, right after that, there's a song called Cuss Words, and it's 10 minutes fucking long, and he is rapping. I don't even think there's a fucking chorus. He just fucking raps.
like he's not even breathing.
Dude, it was an audiobook before there were audiobooks. I mean, this motherfucker goes on and on and on.
You know how I'm gauging my music nowadays? I just realized this.
I gauge it with silence. Once again.
No, I'm gauging my music nowadays by nostalgia only. And what I mean by that is I was in LA just the other day, and I found myself like, man, I really got to listen to some songs that talk about like LA. Like the street. So I threw on some Eazy-E, he's like rolling down the street in my 6'4", and he's talking about East Compton shit. I'm like, oh shit, there's a sign for East Compton. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you talking about being at the swap meet, all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
Like Eazy lays out a total great map of LA.
Yeah. No, and I mean, you get like your Tupac California love and shit. And you're just like, yeah, from Oakland to Sacktown, the Bay Area and back down.
That doesn't sound like a tour guide to LA.
No.
Actually, for Tupac, if you play "To Live and Die in LA,"
yeah,
he definitely describes the city there.
But yeah, no. And just when you see the when
take
you
down these songs so you can listen to them at a later time because
from Long Beach to Rosecrans,
Yeah.
No, and I felt kind of cool because I was like, oh man, I was just driving on La Cienega Boulevard.
Oh yeah,
or La Cienega. That's how you say it. La Cienega. Yeah. But no, I just thought that was really neat. Like when I'm up in Seattle, you get some fucking Dave Matthews. Fucking beautiful shit, man. I don't know why. The nostalgia just grabs me. I can't listen to any fucking music if I'm not.
So it depends on which city you're in on this
Pretty
music
much,
thing?
yeah. Yeah, it has been.
So what about when you're here in lovely Vancouver, Washington?
I listened to some old school Triple Double. And you remember those guys?
And what is your exact address?
And also when I'm in Vancouver, I've been listening to the Dreadhead Twins, the cats we had on the show a while back. They got a new song out. It's pretty good.
Really? It's pretty good?
Yeah, it's called We Flexin'. It's actually pretty good.
Well, that's good. I mean, they have potential.
Yeah. I listened to GQ. Or is it GQ or GQ of the Streets? What are you?
I'm sorry. After doing the show with the Dreadheads, sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I just had to give them that. It's just, it's not a subliminal diss. I was just like, yo, let me tell you something. Why I do not work in the rap industry, because out of all the industries I've worked in, rappers are some of the most unreliable motherfuckers you will ever meet.
Yeah,
and
true.
as a DJ, you're used to just doing your shit. Like you show up, you got to have all your shit. Everything needs to be in working order.
Yeah.
I mean, a rapper will show up without the instrumental and tell you to download it off YouTube. I mean,
that's true.
Rappers in it's just
the DHT did not do that. I want to put that out there. They didn't do that specific thing. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
It was pretty close to that. I mean, no hate on them. I wish them success in their career. And if they'd like to come on the show, they can come on the show. And if they'd like to dispute my claim, they can dispute the fuck out my claim. Fuck.
Well, there's one thing.
I'm not fucking with you.
There's one thing about these two cats.
You should thank the Most High, and you should buy her a thank you card.
There's one thing about these two cats that I have an adamant respect for, which is they're doing all this stuff on their own. They're not looking for coattails. They're not looking for advice and shit. They're kind of just learning piece by piece on their own.
You know how much it costs to do the shit on your own? Like $200. Oh,
no. They're learning the process on their own.
I'm just saying, like, you can really go get a laptop from fucking Walmart and download a pirated version of Fruity Loops and fucking grab a mic at fucking Goodwill and make an album nowadays. And then fucking...
Yeah, but we're not all DJ Oh So Fresh, okay? We're not Oh So Fresh.
And then fucking make the fucking video on your phone. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't give a motherfuckers a whole bunch of credit. Shit, what the fuck?
Oso's talking like, man, you can do it on your own. I respect that. And then he's talking about doing it on a fucking Apple iPhone. Jesus Christ. You want me to go get a little baby Nokia? Let you fucking record your album
he was
on
like,
that shit?
he was like, I love how they're doing shit on their own. Hey, everybody's doing shit on their own nowadays.
I'm just saying. They're learning the process on their own. And they're using their own money. They have regular jobs. They got families and shit.
You know what? I mean, I don't want to come off like I'm hating. I'm talking shit because I'm talking shit.
You are talking shit. You are hating, goddammit.
I'm not hating on them.
Speaking of hating, where the fuck is GQ? I've been trying to listen to. Is it GQ of the Streets now? Is that his full? Is it like a Tribe Called Quest? I thought it was just GQ.
Why are we talking about local rappers? I don't know his name. His name
because
is fucking...
because I've been listening to fucking local rappers while I'm home.
Wow, that's great.
You asked what I listen to when I'm in Vancouver. I was trying to explain it to you, and then you went off on this fucking tangent.
Yeah,
where I'm like, hey, is it GQ or GQ of the Streets? And you're like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. His name is GQ. Shit. If you go adding shit to your name,
what is
if your name was the host with no name with special guest Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch, I would still call you the host with no name. What
does GQ stand for?
Great quality? I don't know.
Generic quality? I mean,
I would go for great quality. I mean, he's pretty. I mean, he's a pretty confident cat, so I would go for great quality.
Okay.
I would think that's the thing he'd be going for.
Really? Yo, what's up? My name's Great Quality.
I don't know. I mean, his name could be Gary Quinton. I don't fucking know what the fuck is going on.
fucking Gary Quinn. I don't even know why that's funny. It was just like the whitest name you could come up with.
And that's why he switched it to GQ.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of, I think I told you the last week where I ran into this guy, Christian rapper. Fucking cool guy, really nice. Shared a couple stories with him. And I just watched a video of him in Nashville. Like, he's in this country bar.
Yeah.
A dude behind him with an acoustic guitar jamming out. This dude fucking rocked a crowd at a Nashville country bar with Christian rap.
Well, shit.
He was killing it.
Well, get him a record deal or get him on the show. You want me to call him?
Yeah, we can get him on the show like next week.
You want to call him?
We'll send him an email.
I can
next week.
Bluetooth you up right now. You want to call him?
No, he's in the house of the Lord right now. It's Sunday, sir.
That doesn't mean he's in the house of the Lord. I mean, your personal relationship with Christ has nothing to do with you being in church on Sunday. I mean, they have church all sorts of days of the week.
Well, you know what? We're about to get into a personal relationship of the 5 minutes of funk.
That was the shittiest segue. Let me get it again.
Next to your mom.
You have jail.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
First up on the 5 minutes of funk. In sports, we have some local sports going on, or the local sport, the naked bike
there's
ride.
only one sport going on. The naked bike ride was last night. I missed it. I always miss it. And you know what? I have to tell you, for me, when it comes to riding naked with a bicycle, that just doesn't seem like the way to go.
Why are you opposed to the naked bike ride? That's what I want to know. Is your dick too big?
I'm not opposed to it. It's just there's pointy things. There's a chain. I always think about let's be graphic. I always think about my fucking nutsack in the chain. That's what I think about.
Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
I mean, that's scary as fuck. I mean, shit, that's nightmares. People, you are my listeners, and I am sharing with you. That is a deep personal fear, and that's why I will never be in the naked bike ride.
Big problems on the Hype Podcast.
If they have the G-string bike ride, I'd be cool.
So in a banana hammock.
Yeah.
Next up in politics,
it was a super. It had the little Superman logo on the front. I said, "You."
Next up, we got politics, and let me tell you this. I'm going to break down a little super secret agenda for you right now. If the Democrats and Republicans would get their fucking lives together, take some advice from not only DJ Oh So Fresh, take some advice from Toastmasters, because your election process out there was fucking amazing.
Well, I have to say I had some personal politics this week because I was reelected president of my Toastmasters. Yes, we can take the applause.
Go Oh So.
Should we drop a bomb on it too? Because somebody else tried to be president. You know what I said?
Oh my God, I will fuck you up, Angela.
That's what I said. Nah, the process was so fucking easy because I show up, I say, hey, we got rolls up. You know, who wants to, put their name in the hat for this or that? Everybody said, we're just going to do the same shit we did last year.
Like, nah, we chilling.
I was like, well, cool. Then that's an unnecessary fucking vote.
yeah, like we might as well not even fucking be here.
Fuck hanging chads, fuck the Electoral College. Everybody just said, we just going to do the same shit we did last year. And which is pretty much what's going on in Washington.
Next up in entertainment, we got a man here. Went and saw an epic. Would you shut up? We're trying to talk. We got our guy here. Went and saw Mr. Toy Story 4.
I saw Toy Story 4 and it was epic. I mean, really, to be honest with you, I mean, Toy Story 3 did it to you. Toy Story 4, not quite the same, but it's still kind of weepy. I mean, I'm not going to give any spoilers if you're listening, Larry, but yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, you get Key and Peele are in the movie.
Oh, Jesus.
And they are funny as fuck. It is, they really pull it off because I always thought they were kind of corny.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought they had their high points and shit, but no, they were in the movie and they're fucking ridiculous.
Dude, who's the dude that does Mr. Potato Head? Don Rickles?
Don Rickles died.
Yeah. They went through 25 years of fucking material to get that movie done.
Let me tell you, the only downside to Toy Story is like all the other characters are just like side busters.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like, Tim Allen, I don't know if it's because he got in trouble recently or some shit like that, but Buzz Lightyear is barely part of the movie.
Dude, that's gay.
Yeah, I mean,
I know we can't say that in 2019, but that shit is gay.
yeah, I concur.
Next up, in local news, I want to know, how did the naked bike ride affect Portland traffic and you getting to work?
It didn't.
It didn't?
No.
Did they actually have that shit organized this year?
When we were doing the prep sheet, I guess we fucked that part up.
I put it on there on purpose because I want to know, because the last decade, every single event they have downtown just fucks up traffic for the entire day.
I ain't have shit to do with it. You know, I took the 405 in, I pulled up to where I had to go, and I got the fuck out. I mean, really. I mean, if you want to ride a bike with your JJ or your dick hanging out, I give no fucking fucks. I mean, really. I mean, when parking's bad, I mean, I'm bothered by Rose Festival. I feel like I'm just an old man bitching, but yeah,
look at it this way, dude. You get events going on like parades, naked bike rides, Rose Festival, and the fucking homeless people. That's like a full night out at a club.
It is freaking ridiculous. Yeah, I would have to say, like, when they have big events downtown, it's just freaking ridiculous. And you know, I work in a store downtown where we sell shit. And people like to come in and look around, and I have to like stop doing what I'm doing so I can watch them look around. You know what I'm saying?
So you can watch them watch you watching them look around.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't own a record player.
Yeah. You barely own shoes, motherfucker.
And let me explain something to you as a listener right during the 5 minutes of funk. So, rap songs come on singles. There's single songs on a 12-inch disc. It is a 12-inch record. It comes with multiple versions of the song. They were made that way, so they were produced to be louder so DJs could play them. So when you come in and you go, why is it $5 to get one song? That's just how shit worked. You should have been born earlier, or somebody should have schooled you. It is a 12-inch record. You know,
you should have been born earlier.
I'm just saying. So what else you got?
Last but not least, now that's news, and you are not going to believe this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you live in Europe, I highly discourage that. Number one. Number two.
What's wrong? Because you like shaving your armpits?
No, it's just Europe. Europe sucks. Okay. And number two, the fucking heat over there is going to be worse than 2003. 2003 claimed 35,000 people's lives because it was like 115 degrees for 3 months.
How does it even work? 35,000 people's lives.
Yeah, 35,000.
What kind of third world fucking country is that over there? I mean, 35,000 people? That's significant.
That's very significant.
You know, the Rose Garden down here, the Trailblazers playing.
Yeah.
Holds 20,000 people.
Yeah.
And when it's full, that's a shitload of people.
Yeah.
And they all drop dead.
There you go.
Plus another 75%.
Yeah.
And they all drop dead. That would fucking suck.
That would suck.
I mean, I'm sure it didn't all happen in one place.
But another reason why
you talk about shit sucking. Like, everybody died. Like 35,000 people all died in one spot. That would suck.
Just another reason why America's the greatest country ever. We don't get that kind of bullshit here.
No, we're trying to make it great again.
And that is this week's 5 minutes of funk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
See what I did there? Saying America's great because we don't have shitty weather.
Oh yeah,
But we do have shitty weather.
Well, when the polar ice caps and all that shit and whatever climate change shit you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I get to wear a t-shirt a few more days out the year. I live in fucking Portland. Let the fucking climate change all the fucking once.
Yeah, in Portland where people wear shorts year round. Like,
you know what? I'm doing my part. I drive a shitty fucking toaster car that uses no fucking gas. So I'm doing my fucking part. So I'm not recycling shit. I'm not doing shit. Fuck your fucking environment. You think my small contribution does shit for this fucking planet?
Not a chance.
But if a bunch of people all do it together, then it'll make a difference. Nah, it takes a shitload of people. Like everybody in your town pitching in. And you know, I mean, what's the I mean, the rate on recycling can't be over 50%. Everybody.
Let me stop you right there. You know, recycling goes to the same fucking place.
Oh yeah, because
the garbage, right?
Because the Chinese won't take it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
recycling's a fallacy. It's not even a fucking thing.
So, I mean, what am I supposed to do to save the environment? Like, do you know?
Yeah.
I mean, do you know what
I
am I
know exactly.
What am I supposed to do to help the environment?
Fucking pollute the waters. Dump it in the ocean.
Okay.
Until the Atlanteans fucking come kill us.
I mean, or the sea monkeys.
Right. The mutant fucking sea monkeys. No, actually, so I was reading this thing just the other day.
About sea monkeys?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. No. I found it kind of interesting. They found a mushroom. I forget where, but they found a mushroom that actually eats like garbage. Like it eats plastic. I thought that was pretty interesting. Like if we can fucking harness that shit.
You call that interesting? I call that terrifying.
How is it terrifying?
A mushroom that eats garbage?
Yeah. Not like Super Mario Brothers where it's like it just literally it fucking helps break down plastic.
Okay, I mean, you said it eats garbage.
It does.
You should say helps break down plastic. That's a whole different process.
Explain to me your thought process on eats garbage.
I'm thinking Venus flytrap shit. Like this motherfucker sees garbage and like lashes out and gets the garbage. But then now I'm thinking about it like, how would garbage happen by a plant?
Well, you watch Love, Death, and Robots, right?
Yeah.
That show on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah. The dumpster episode. Or the fucking, whatever it is. The fucking junkyard episode. You don't remember that shit?
I remember the junkyard episode, but I don't get it.
He's got the junkyard monster that runs around like a fucking puppy.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But no, I'm thinking of these mushrooms like they're sitting around. Like, what if they live in a clean place? Would they die? Because like nobody's dropping garbage. Like if they're all over New York, it'd be like, oh shit, hell yeah, fuck yeah, we're fucking eating.
Dude, speaking of New York, I had a friend of mine that I trained with out here, and he's like,
trained for what?
Martial arts,
karate.
Nothing
in hand.
You've been waiting the whole episode to do that. No, so he actually went to New York recently, and he's posted a bunch of pictures. And in one, like you can miss it really easily, but he posts a picture of like this subway stairwell because it's all graffitied up, and he thought it just looked cool.
Yeah.
Well, I asked him, I was like, "How was your trip to New York?" He goes, "Oh yeah, it was good, except for this one. I thought I saw a dead cat, and it was a rat, like on the stairs to the subway, and nobody was bothered by it. Like they just kept it moving." And I was like, "What else do you do? Call it an ambulance?" Like he's like, "No, I just, it was literally like the size of a small house cat." And I was like, "Yeah, they do that over there."
So I have to ask, as a listener, what do you do when you see a dead rodent? I mean, you can call us on the hype line. That's 503-776-0167. We haven't mentioned that yet. But when I see a dead rodent, I give no fucking fucks. I mean, I just want to make sure the flies don't get in the fucking way. I mean, I don't know why I'd be so shocked in New York. I'd be shocked that it's like a big fucking rodent.
Yeah.
I'm scared of that. I'm not fucking with that, but no, when I see,
is it
because I see raccoons out in front of my house all the time. They get the business from the cars. Fuck it. What am I going to do?
Is it weird that I wanted to know how it died on the subway steps? Like did it fall and hit its head? I mean, how does that fucking happen? Because he said it was like dead, not like meh, kind of dead. It was like dead.
Don't they eat each other?
That probably. I mean, rats are fucking pieces of shit, dude.
And so
rats are mushrooms that eat garbage. Like
so, that's what they are. I'm so like, what was wrong with that rat? They didn't just eat him up.
I don't know.
Or was it? They were like, they're like thieves, so they had to wait till everybody's gone.
Yeah, the thief in the night.
But the big ass rat, I don't know why it died. Sometimes because when you poison rats, shit like that happens.
Yeah, but dude, does poison work on a fucking mutant cat-sized rat?
When you poison a rat or a mouse, those motherfuckers walk up and die wherever the fuck. Seriously. Like they'll make the boldest move of their fucking life and walk out into the middle of the fucking floor and be like, "Hey," and then just die. You know what I'm saying? Like those motherfuckers will fucking die any fucking where. That's why it sucks to poison them. Because like you poison them, they will get into the deepest fucking crawl space in your fucking house and go, "Hey, I'll die here."
I'm out. No, but dude, I'm really curious. How the fuck, like, how much poison does it take to kill, like, Master Splinter? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a fucking house cat sized rat. How much poison does that take? Can he eat like 3 or 4 cubes?
I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about poison.
No?
Poison's for losers.
He said poison is for losers. So is DJing, but you do that all the time. Ha ha!
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I'll give you the...
I tried. I tried.
Yeah, that was a pretty good fucking burn.
Yeah. Speaking of, you're DJing a new place, right?
Yeah, I DJed a new place last night. It's called Jackknife. It was cool.
Jackknife?
Jackknife.
Dude, that's a total fucking white guy name.
It sounds like something Fonzie would carry.
Yeah.
Hey. You know.
Dude, speaking of Jack and knives and getting jacked, have you seen the shitstorm that OJ Simpson that has befallen him on Twitter?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh man, people cannot get enough making like dead wife references and shit. Like one guy was, OJ tweeted, some guy like fucking fired back at him and was like, okay, oh gay, instead of OJ. They were like, oh gay, and he's like, can you please stop calling me O-Gay Simpson? And he's like, what are you gonna do, kill my wife?
Why can't you just leave that man alone?
Because he won't leave the world alone.
Why can't we?
Why is he on Twitter? Why?
Why not?
No, I agree with you. Why not? Like, he should be able to fucking go do it like everybody else.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, really, and I can't say this enough. Stop being cool with the legal system when it fucking works for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was acquitted, like, you weren't there, I wasn't there, none of us were fucking there.
Is that a fact?
I can't say it's a fact.
No, that you weren't there.
It's a fact that I was not there. It's a fact I was not there until you can decisively tell me he killed her. Like, you were there, you have some videotape. Fuck it. I mean, they proved him fucking innocent. Hey, shit. You see enough white people buy their way out of shit? Fuck it. But hold on. I'm not black. I'm OJ. I
was actually just gonna say I'm gonna disagree with you on this one.
You think he killed her?
No, I think that OJ thinks he's beyond black. Like, he is benevolent black. I think he's forgotten.
You have to read I read the book behind the miniseries, and they go into that in depth. And
he forgot he's black.
It's not forgot he's black. Just OJ thinks he's just on some other shit.
No, he is though. How do you run for 11,000 yards and get acquitted of murder? I think there should be a stipulation in your contract that it's one or the other.
He was on some other shit, but I'm saying, you know what? If the motherfucker's guilty, charge him of the crime and just put him the fuck away so I don't have to hear this shit. Because obviously, don't be mad at him. He got out of jail.
Oh, yeah.
He won. You should be as happy for him as somebody that won the fucking lotto. Same kind of happy, because motherfucker, that shit doesn't even affect your fucking life.
Well, technically they are the same kind of happy because they're jealous and mad.
Yeah. Because whether OJ Simpson killed his wife or not, how the fuck did it affect my life? Oh, it fucked up an NBA game when I was watching the Houston Rockets.
Closed down the freeway for a couple hours.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like, that shit didn't affect me in the least bit.
Well, now it's affecting you because you're on Twitter.
Yeah, because I'm looking at Twitter, and he hasn't popped up in my Twitter feed.
Oh,
I keep my Twitter feed kind of tight.
You know what cracks me up? I wonder if that guy's broke. Do you think OJ's broke?
Nah, he's fine. He probably has he has at least a good NFL pension. And if anybody wanted to show any of those Naked Gun movies, I mean, because
how weird is that, right? Like, you can be in prison for years and years. Like, under the right circumstances, the celebrities don't ever go broke.
But he's not. I mean, OJ's not going broke. I don't think so.
I mean, Murphy Lee and the Saint Lunatics went broke, and they didn't even go to jail.
No, but the thing is, with OJ's making money, because really, you can get fucked up on some shit in America and still travel the world.
Yeah,
you're fucking OJ Simpson. You were in movies.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, the only thing is...
You did rap songs.
The only thing that's dumb about him is he keeps on talking about how he would have got away with it. Like, goddamn. That's the dumbest part about fucking OJ.
Yeah, the if I did it.
Yeah, the if I did it shit. Like, come on.
Is it weird that I really want to read that? And I don't read. Like, does that make me a fucking masochist?
I really want to read it, and I don't read. I mean,
okay.
I mean, if he did it, damn.
Well, no, I mean because that to me it's like, let me spit in your face, help wipe that shit off, so I can spit on your face again.
I want to hear what he says in it, because I'd be like, there's some bullshit. There's some bullshit. He's like, if I would have done it, like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, you got away with something. I mean, because you know how many people go to jail for shit they didn't do?
Yeah.
So even if he didn't do it, I mean, the fact that you fucking got out, because they had you dead to rights, brother.
Buddy.
Yeah, I mean, just dead to fucking rights, and you fucking skated on it. But I'm telling you, the rest of you motherfuckers, hey, check this out. He was acquitted. It's over. Like your cousin that you knew robbed the liquor store but got away with it because you got him that lawyer out of the back of the phone book. Yeah, just like that. It's the same type of shit. You know, with the same motherfuckers that will show up for their guilty relative, brother, whatever the fuck, show up to every fucking day of the trial, get him the best lawyer ever, and you know he's guilty as fucking fuck. And everybody got one of those in their fucking life. Everybody got one of those. Uncle Gary Quentin, one of those motherfuckers in their fucking life that done where they're like, yeah, I know he did it, but fuck, we stand by him. Yeah,
dude, I actually know somebody like that. A friend of mine's uncle, same thing. Literally went to prison for like 15 years for creating a new person. And I'm not talking about having sex. Like, he falsified a new person and lived as this person. Oh. And he ends up getting like busted for an unpaid speeding ticket as this false person. And then something happened where they discovered that this person had a trail of like credit card fraud, right?
Oh.
And I'm being very vague on purpose. So they discovered.
I thought he was just a new person. I thought he just was like, I'm Gary Quentin now.
Well, no. So we'll use that name. So Gary Quentin had a trail of credit card fraud. So he went to prison for credit card fraud.
And we're not talking about the rapper GQ. I know you don't listen to this even to a fucking episode, right. But we're not talking about the rapper. Go ahead.
But so he goes to prison as this person. So when he gets out, the real person that he is has a clean record. And he's like, I never went to jail. He keeps making jokes about it because they can't prove that he was this other person because he just destroyed all the IDs. How fucked up is that? That's a real thing. Like, that's a real fucking situation.
Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Shit, sign me up. How do I do that? I mean, not go to prison, just create a false person.
So what'd you learn this week?
Man, I learned that number one, you cannot go anywhere in this country without people wanting to know why you live in Washington. They see the license plates on the van. They're like, why do you live over there? Like we live in fucking Narnia or something.
I mean, it is bliss out here.
It is. It's not. No, and I tell them, I'm like, oh, it's just some broke down podunk town because I don't want them to come here.
It's a lovely place to live. I mean, please come visit.
Yeah, come visit. Don't live here. Don't move here. We don't want you to move here.
At least not to my neighborhood. My neighborhood is nice. I can't just have random podcast friends fucking come into my fucking neighborhood. That doesn't sound like the business.
What did you learn today?
I don't think I learned much. I think this week I learned that, you know what? It doesn't matter how grown ass of a man you are. You can still shed a tear in a Toy Story movie. That's all. That's what I learned.
I actually learned something additional.
What'd you learn?
Because of you, just before this show, you don't dual logo unless you're oh so fresh.
Yeah, you don't do a logo. Just so you know, if you ever see me, I never wear a hat, oh so fresh hat and oh so fresh shirt at the same time because you don't do a logo. Even though I am justified, just like if I was a trailblazer, because I'm playing for my goddamn team right here, just to let you fucking know. But just as a sense of style, you just don't do that together.
You logo, accent. Logo, accent.
Logo and accent. Yeah, because motherfucker asked why I have a blank hat. Because you know what? Sometimes I don't got shit on my mind.
Hold up. Wait.
Oh, so you already know, so it's about that time to go. So, this is the Hype Podcast. I am the host with no name.
I'm DJ Oh So Fresh.
We're kicking it with you every single week. And you know what you should do every single week? Go check out our friends at Fortress Property Management. Every single Friday, Aaron with 1A. 1A is hooking you up Fridays at what? Noon?
Fridays at noon. Fortress Friday. They always has like tips. They teach you how to cook. They teach you how to clean out your gutters. And they'll teach you how to pay your rent on time. Because they actually they hook you up with a prize for paying your rent on time.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They give you a gift for paying shit on time. You know what?
For paying you the money that you fucking for paying them the money that you fucking owe them. If you give it to them on time, they give you a gift.
Yeah, the electric company gives you a gift. When you pay your bill on time, they give you lights and electricity. But Fortress, they go above and beyond. Not only do they manage your property, they give you a gift for being responsible.
Hey, being responsible is a good thing to do, you know? Because if you're not a responsible fellow, then bad shit happens. And that's just a message from the Hype Podcast, because I didn't want to give you a podcast after the podcast. I just wanted to give you one to grow on.
I just imagine you sitting at a piano in a fedora.
Well, hey, the more you know.
Fuck it! We'll do it live!